हेलो दोस्तों, गुड मॉर्निंग ऑल ऑफ यू। नमस्कार, आदाब सभी लोगों को मेरा नमस्कार। इस इन दिस वीडियो वी आर discuss about the Gradio package. What is the Gradio package and how to install the Gradio package, and what are the uses and how to play with Gradio package number or text boxes or button. To install the Gradio package, you just need to pip install. Only this command will be used for installing the Gradio package. Just pip install Gradio. You install it automatically. It will provide the facility and just import. You can see that this import the package, and with here we are uploading the interface of the Gradio package, which is the gradio.blog as a demo basically used for launch your package. So a is equal to first one is the number which you use to in Gradio. For text box, a number a is the number and b is the number. There are the two numbers a and b. Then there are the rows. In rows they are in the column, but these are on the rows, in the form of rows. So next is the button. There are the rows in two button. First is add and second is the subtract button. After that, third is the output, where we provide the output is the third level, which is the number, and defining the function add number one and number two, return add number one plus number two. When you clicking the add button, this button dot click, we are passing the function add input, both input a and b, and output is printed into the c. Okay, and in case of subtraction, data a minus data b, you can number a minus number b, and subtract dot click, passing these functions subtraction, input a and b, and output is printed into the c. This is the demo dot launch will automatically print the output. Demo dot launch print your output. When I compile it, it will provide the output. You can see that both of the in the form of rows. This is the rows, and this is the in the form of columns. Okay, and same rows, both are in the same rows, single rows. These are the single column but two rows. And output, when I printed here 5, and this is the 6, and output is 11, subtract minus 6. So you can see that it will be output provide the Gradio output in a web application form. If you are run to into the your page, just click on it, it will be provide the page on the your browser. 7 plus 5 add 11, and next if you subtract, output is 2. I think it is clear. Next we are going to the again package, and we are running to the next package. We are creating a new block with grade.block as a demo, and we are printing the food box. Food box is we are checking that you have counting the food. If is food number is greater than 0, it means that we have some food for eating. If we have not food, it means that number is 0, and if number is 0 means we have no food and person is hungry. So food box is equal to grade dot number, value is equal to 10. This is the default value, and label is equal to food count, and status is equal to grade dot text box, and this is the text box, and this is the status will be shown in the text box. We define eat is the food. If food is greater than 0 means return food minus 1 and you're full. If food is equal to return 0, else it means that 0 and you are hungry. When you click on the button, eat button, grade dot button, gr dot button, eat dot click, function passing the eat, input is the food box, output is the food box or status box, and demo dot launch will launch your package, and this is the launch. If food count is 10, eat full. If food count is 0, eat hungry. So this is the simple example of the Gradio app. Next is the another app is the use for Gradio. Then this is the same app, but we are passing food and status is full, and this is the status box is hungry, and same example, but there is the little changes. This is the food and hungry. You can print it 0, eat is equal to hungry. If you have 1, then it is equal to full. Again, next is hungry, because when it's 0, just changing here return type. I've just show you will change your return type by the functions, or simply you can by the simple passing this, or by using the curly braces you will pass the value. Next is the Gradio, which change the text box choice. According to the choice, you are passing the choice and choose your text box. You're finding the long text, you're writing your answer, and you are passing the value according to your requirement. This is the change text box choice. If choice is short, it provides the two-line text boxes. Otherwise, invisibility is true. If choice is long, it provides the 8 line. It provides the if choice is long, it provides the 8 line and visible, and their value is printed. And else visible false. And next is with dot grade box block with grade dot block as demo. Radio is equal to ZR radio button. We are passing 3 parameters: short, long, and none. Level what kind of essay you want to write. Text is equal to, then radio button is closed, and then grade dot text box line is equal to 2. Interactive is equal to 2. Show copy button is true, and radio change, when you radio dot change, when you're clicking on the radio, what will be the changes? Then it will be change box passing the function input. This is the radio, output is text. When compile it, and this is the output, you can see that. And short, it will provide the 2 line. Long, it will provide the 8 line, and none, nothing is provided. So according to your radio button, you can change your type, or according to your, you can write the, this is the your essay. You can write 2 line, 4 line, or 8. Next is creating a chat box. If you are provide the environment, you can type a chat box also. In Gradio, first of all, import the package Gradio, import the reference time block, chat box. First is the chat block, messages display into text box, clear dot button to clear the data. If user message and history plus user message or none, return with spaces, comma, history plus user message or none. And then bot history, bot message, random dot choice. How are you? I love you. I am very angry. Time to sleep is 2 seconds. History -1 into 1, displaying the message. And bot message, return to the history. Message dot submit, when your message or submit, checking the user function. Message getting from the chatbot, and message output from the chatbot. Q is equal to false. Then bot, chatbot, and chatbot passing the argument when you're clicking the submit button. And clearing on the return lambda none chatbot or Q is equal to false. When you compile it, it will be show the message. This is the chat box. Hello. When you passing the message, it will be hello, how are you? I am fine. I'm fine. Then I click it, it will be show the message. And how are you? And this is the message. We are creating a chatbot. You can create the chat box in the Gradio by using the Gradio app. Next is the Gradio. We are passing the import Gradio as the Gradio. Next is the creating the new application like this. This is the name and output box and trigger box. Passing function is the greet button. So let's start. And block creating a demo. Two text boxes, name and output. That by default is name, and output is the output. This is the name and output or outbox. And greet button, name, greet. This is the greet button. And then after trigger docs level is trigger box, and next is the trigger box. Then there are the four. If defining the function greet, we are passing the name event data dot create is equal to colon gr dot event data, and then hello name plus sign of exclamation event data dot target dot class dot name. Passing this is the initialization function, special function that will be init function to clear name event data grade dot event data and return null. Grade dot on gr dot on, when placing on the button, trigger name dot submit greet button dot click. Function take a greet, input take a name, and output will passing the output plus trigger, and then clear name, output is name. So there are the two function passing, and again compiling this is the name Ram, output hello Ram, and trigger button is beginning box, which one is button, so it will be passed the button. I think clear. Next we are going to the next function. Again this is the same function, but we are using the render function. This is the render function. This is the decorator. This is the decorator. At the rate is the decorator. Decorator basically use decoration for decoration function and minimize your line of code. This is the same thing, but decorator dr dot on trigger is equal to name dot submit greet button dot click input is name, output is the output, or greet button hello plus name and sign of exclamation. When compile it, what is the output? Hello Raju, and hello Raju. Output is the hello Raju. Okay, clear. Next is the, we are playing with this slider. What is the slider? In the slider we have a slider also. So import gradio.array and gradio.block as a demo. Grow creating, we are creating a row. First is the slider 1, second slider 2, and slider 3, and output is number. Level is sum of this. And decorator using input, we are getting the input number 1, number 2, and number 3, and output is the output. Sum return will be sum of the value. Sum is equal to a plus b plus c. These are the creating in the rows, single rows, and we are providing this, and output is 50. Clear. Next function is the creating the function and product and launching the product a dot b. Here two numbers, number 1, number 2. Product is equal to Gradio gr dot number lambda function using the, I think you know about the lambda function. Lambda function basically function which will work in one line or two line. We are passing a and b, a star b, input is number 1 and number 2. A multiplication of a and b return to the product and launch. For example, here 5 and 4, output is 20. Automatically all the output will be shown. You can see that. Next we are using the on next function gr dot on. What will be the output? You can see that number 1, number 2, and output is a multiplication. And same thing done by the lambda function and then the on function. The three are input, first input, second input, and third is the output. And gr dot on number dot change, number 2 dot change, and demo dot load. Lambda function using a and b, a star b, input is equal to number 1, number 2, output is the product. When you compile it, what will be the output? This is the output multiplication of the number, and this output is provided. We are using the grade dot on function. It's the on. Okay dear. Next is using the next function where you can compile, passing the 3 number plus images and providing the prompt to prompt it. This is the s1d prompt 1, prompt 2, and this is the image. And how to create it? We are creating in a single row. Then we create dot load text 1, slider 2, and drop 3. This is the text 1, slider, and drop 3. And next is create dot row. Creating the first is the block, then row creating single row, and this is the second row. In the row we are creating the column. Scale is equal to minimum width is the 300. Text we are passing the text 1, text 2, passing the label is prompt 1 and prompt 2. Int between there is the button between. Text 4 prompt 1 and text 5 is the prompt 2. With column scale is equal to the width is equal to 300. We are passing the image 1 and button go, and this is the output. You can see that this is the output. So you can add the prompt. So this is the only providing the prompt, and this because we are not using any function for compiling, just for showing your prompt only and output only. You can write different output in the Gradio. And this next is you can add an image editor. Image editor is important concept in the, you can add the image here, or you can upload in image machine learning. When you are predicting the image package, or playing with the images, or testing your images, this is the image or cancer or not, in that case you will be use the image editor. With Gradio block as a demo, image gr dot image editor, and width is 50. So according to width you can change, manipulate your width, or add your width. Okay, this is the image. You can add any image. This is the image, automatically will be shown here. Next package, next is the, we are using the Gradio flip text or flip images. You can flip images as well as texts. There are the two tabs. Tab 1 flip text, and second tab is image flip image. With this here, first off we will go to explain what will be the happen. Gradio package numpy flip text, when you text and passing written flip, because starting from the negative opposite, and this is the opposite. When you're reversing any text, we will use the -1, because starting from the -1. And this is the flip image, flip lrx. With both of the function we already defined. And then starting gr.block as a demo, gr.markdown flip text or images file using demo. With gr.tab flip text, first is the tab, and there are the two input 1 and text output, in text input and text output, and there is the text button flip. Next flip images tab, first tab and second tab. flip images in the flip image tab, flip image group, input image gr dot image, output image, this is the output image, this is the input image, and this is the output image, input gr dot image, output image gr dot image, and there is the button image button, which is equal to gr dot button flip. And with the gr accordingly open for model, open is equal to false, look at me markdown, and slider will be dot slider 0 to 1, value is 0, defined step is 0.1, interactive is true, and level is slide me. And next is the text button dot click. When you click, event is perform, flip the text, function calling, input text passing and output text passing. When image button click, flip image function is passing, input image passing and output image, and launch demo dot launch will be launch your app. And this is the text hello. When you're flipping, it will be reverse of the string is strong. And when you're flipping on this, uploading the image, it will flip the image. Take a time. This is the flipping the image. Okay. This is the slider button that will be used for sliding. I think we are going to next example where we are passing example different type of, this one is the first, second and third. These are the three, hello, bonjour and merhaba. So there is the providing different text for example into the example. Then this is the input text will block as a demo. We are passing the example hello, bonjour, merhaba, and input text dot render and demo dot launch. When you're clicking, it will be passing according to your package. Three tabs provided, first tab, second tab, third tab. According to this, it provide the output. Next thing, we are getting the package where we will perform different type of tactics. Checkboxes 1, 2, 3, and 4. And counting the item, add the item when you're going to the cart. There are different type of item you're selecting according to the will be added to your cart. We are adding the item into your cart. So first thing is importing the package and starting for interface, because the Gradio package interface starting from this command with importing package interface starting from the with.grade.block as a demo. Cart is equal to gr.state and blank. This is the basically cart is blank, no item in the cart. Item to add is equal to grade.checkbox group and passing the cereal checkbox group, cereal, milk, orange juice or water. Then after add the item, we're getting the new item and previous cart item, new which item you want to add, getting from this and the previous cart. Cart is equal to previous cart plus new item, which is the new item. It will be automatically add and return the cart. When clicking on the button add, click add item, item to add, cart and cart input or output. Then cart size, grade.number, gr.number, cart size, level is equal to cart size. We are creating cart size, a new number box. Gr.button, get cart size. Click lambda function cart, length of cart, cart or cart size. Output will be provided. And when you click on this will be add item. This is the 4 size. This is the again get cart size is 7. This is the again add item. This will be 11 because 4 item is added to your cart. So according to you can like this, you can easily add the item into your cart and get your cart size. What is your cart size? Thank you. In this video, we are doing only these things, and next video we are do the function of the dynamic app and with render decorator. We are playing with the decorator, how to play with the decorator in the Gradio packages will provide all information about the render decorator. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel for motivation, because your subscription is motivation to us. So thank you and goodbye. We will meet to the next lecture. Thank you. Bye. Good morning.